police question a suspected armed intruder who was arrested at Windsor Castle, where the Queen was spending Christmas Day. On her first Christmas without Prince Philip, Her Majesty paid tribute to her husband in her traditional annual message.
His sense of service, intellectual curiosity, and capacity to squeeze fun out of any situation were all irrepressible.
New COVID restrictions come into place in Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland today in a bid to slow the spread of the Omicron variant.
Good morning. Another dreadful day for England in the Ashes. Captain Joe Root gets his half-century, but he can't stop the England wickets falling in this must-win test.
Good morning. If you've just joined us, let's have a look at some of this morning's front pages. Many are leading with that arrest of a man in the grounds of Windsor Castle yesterday. There's the Daily Mirror, the Sunday Mirror's headline, Queen's Christmas crossbow horror. That's their take on the incident. It says the Queen was at home during the security scare. The Express, Sunday Express, says the Queen and the late Duke of Edinburgh feature on their front page alongside words from her Christmas message. The paper says Her Majesty gave a deeply personal speech revealing how much she misses her husband. Sunday Times says that Boris Johnson has vowed to keep schools open in January despite rising cases of the Omicron variant of coronavirus. The paper says that both the Prime Minister and the Education Secretary believe that educating children is the government's #1 priority. The Observer reports on claims that Conservative MPs are telling Cabinet Ministers that they must rule out restrictions for New Year's Eve and oppose further COVID measures. The paper says that ministers could meet tomorrow to discuss whether additional measures are needed in light of rising COVID cases, as we heard from Thomas Morgan a little earlier in this hour. Many events have already been cancelled, of course, because of coronavirus.
Here in the UK, it's officially been a white Christmas for a few people at least. Reports of snow have been confirmed in the Yorkshire Dales in England and in parts of Scotland, including here in the village of Inch in the Highlands. There was even evidence that Santa Claus had visited the village of Toughen in Aberdeenshire, as you can see here.
And swimmers in London have braved the Christmas Day chill for their annual Serpentine race. Many wore Santa hats for their dip in the lake at Hyde Park. The event has been taking place since 1864.